General thoughts?
I'm pretty happy. We beat a very good basketball team today. They had a great season coming down here, and a lot of credit to them and their hard work throughout the season is my initial thoughts. Secondly, incredibly proud of these group of guys all season long. They've been there for each other, so I'm excited that they get this reward.
Coach, you had during this season, had your team ever shot that good early in the game?
There are times where we shoot better than others. We worked on a couple things mentally, trying to past times we've been down here, we didn't shoot so well to start. So we worked on a few mental things with the guys just in terms of their approach and warm-ups. I don't know if it made a difference or not. Bottom line is, thank you. Thank them. Thank them.
Just talk about the experience. This was C.M.Wright's first time. This is your guys' third time in the last 5 years. Even though you guys hadn't necessarily shot well, you are familiar with everything that goes on in playing in this atmosphere.
We, as a coaching staff, tried to make sure that we have enjoyed every minute since we knew we were going to be here, and there was only a couple minutes on the quick turnaround. But we have tried to make this special for the guys, and you saw the crowd out there. That community is behind us. This is not just a program within the school. It's a program for the community. So I'm just very excited at the opportunity to play again on Saturday. I don't even remember your question, Derek.
No, you answered. Well, just open up for the players. Just first off, general thoughts, but most importantly, just that fast start tonight.
We'd always talked about getting out quick because recently in some games we'd start off down and having to fight our way back. But this game we got out, we had a good tempo, we made our shots early, and then going to the half with a good lead definitely helped. And we just didn't look back, we kept the pressure up.
I mean, for any of you guys, I mean, a lot be behind the baskets. Did that bother you guys at all? Or I mean,
Well, your perception when you shot was different. You're used to having a wall there in the ceiling, but it looked like the shots were flat. But just when we came out, we had our school behind us in our community, so that helped relieve the pressure. And just knew we had to go play basketball. Coach Hollwedel told us in the locker room, this is still basketball, regardless of the venue. So.
It seemed like you guys thrived in the up-tempo pace. Is that something you wanted to do early on? Did it dictate the game?
Well, we knew that they like to run in the zone, and they shot a lot, so long shots equal long rebounds and easy outlets. So, yeah, I guess we just got on the break.
Elijah, I mean, if you could speak to, you guys had that huge lead, and you guys really maintained a double-digit lead the whole time. They were making that push. Just what did you guys talk about in the timeouts? It seemed like you were able to come up with a couple big baskets late to kind of put the game away.
Yeah, Coach talked about making sure we close out on their shooters because they started to knock down their shots a lot, and just closing out and forcing their quick shots because they got hot, and then they started missing a couple, and getting on the break because they were pressing us and execute our press break.
Chad, just talk about the versatility that this team had. One thing that I noticed, you guys can run, you guys can play half court, you guys can play whatever the situation dictates. You guys are very comfortable.
Yeah, it starts for us on the defensive end. It is no doubt. When we play with the defensive energy and we get stops, it leads to runouts and it gets us started. And then we have worked very hard at creating tempo in the half-court set to get the shots that we want. I actually thought there was a little stretch where we rushed, and a couple times during the season, it has been a learning experience in regard to our shot selection. We've worked on it. So I'm proud of the kids for there was a nice stretch there where we really possessed the ball and started to limit the turnovers in critical time situation where they were cutting back. They put that pressure up, and they're a good team. They're going to make a run. And we weathered that storm and made a little run, just try to minimize their runs and maximize ours. So it is a matter of balance that is what has got us here. Like you said, it's not just being able to run. It's not just locking some teams down, and that was a high-scoring team that we just played. It's a combination of multifacets, so thank you. That's a great compliment for you to notice that. Thank you.
And these guys aren't shy. I mean, they keep going after it. The whole
look
game
shy,
they kept
they look
going
shy.
after it.
Yeah, absolutely. We play for each other. It's not one person. It's not 3 people. It is 12 kids, 4 coaches, managers. It is a lot that goes into this, and I'm incredibly proud of the way they play unselfishly together. And I think that came out today, trying to make that extra pass to get a little bit better shot, and we did it.
All right, we'll just talk about the third opportunity to win the state championship on Saturday.
Hey, I mean, I guess the odds are in our favor. Eventually, it's got to happen. Look, every day we talk to the kids about just trying to find a way to be 1-0 at the end of the day. And we are going to have a fight in for us with a very good basketball team on Saturday. And we're going to go home tonight, and we're going to start preparing for our next opponent. And we're going to find a way to hopefully try and be 1-0 at the end of the day. And if the cards fall that way, then we'll be 1-0, and we will try and control that the best we can. It's been a great group all year. They deserve to play one more time.
And just,
Gianna.
Throughout the season, you guys have played teams that might be like bigger, faster, stronger, but what's made you stand out is that you're a team. How do you develop this? How do you, what strategy have you taken to develop like a team?
It's hard to develop the team. You have to have the kids that want to do it to start with. To some degree, we work hard to try and do things together, but this is a group that actually likes to hang out together. They play FIFA soccer in somebody's basement, and like things like that on video games, hanging out. They like each other, and liking each other is where it starts. These are young men that have created this relationship for the rest of their lives. So I'm fortunate to be able, with the staff, be able to try and cultivate that a little bit more. And those are things from a basketball perspective we can work on. But if they weren't the kids they were, it wouldn't matter. So that's a credit to them.
Elijah, you've been a sophomore, coming, playing and competing for a state championship on Saturday. Today's game, how did you remain poised to play as well as you are on a big stage like this?
Under the leadership of Coach Hollwedel and the seniors, just always telling me to keep my head up, and just the whole team, we all play together, so it's not really one player, it's the whole team, and when we're all working together, it works.
How fun is it playing with your brother?
Very fun. I try to have as much fun as possible. When we play together and make opportunities for each other, it gets exciting.
any of you guys can answer this, just talk about the opportunity to play for a title on Saturday.
It's just a big honor. Like, when I was a freshman, I remember watching the varsity team go through the halls, and we were out clapping for them. And I just thought, man, that'd be awesome to have that opportunity one day. And to finally have that opportunity is just amazing. And we worked really hard to get here, so I'm ready. And like, I think I can speak for the rest of the team. We're just real excited, and we're ready.
Yeah, Coach has done a good job, of keeping us humble and just focus on the opponent we have the next day. 1-0 every night, that's what he always says. So throughout the season, we haven't been really looking towards this. We've been just looking one game at a time, and it's been working. So.
Who the best player in the